How does Marx define the proletariat's relationship to capital? Imagine a world where the people who make everything do not own what they create. That's the core of how Karl Marx saw the relationship between the proletariat and capital. The proletariat is the class of workers who do not own the means of production, things like factories, machines, or land. Because they don't own these resources, they have to sell their labor to the owners of capital, known as the bourgeoisie, just to survive. This setup creates a relationship based on dependency. The workers work for the capitalists, who pay them wages, but the workers produce more value than they are paid. That extra value is called surplus value, and it's kept by the capitalists as profit. So, even though the workers are the source of wealth, they don't get to keep the full value of what they produce. Marx believed this relationship is inherently exploitative. The workers labor under conditions set by the capitalists, who aim to increase profits by paying lower wages and making workers work harder. This leads to a constant conflict of interest. The workers want better wages and conditions, but the capitalists want to maximize their profits. This ongoing struggle is called class struggle. Marx saw this as a defining feature of capitalism. He thought that, over time, the contradictions in this system would get worse. The workers would become more aware of their situation and develop class consciousness. They would realize they are being exploited and unite to change the system. Marx predicted that the proletariat would eventually overthrow the capitalist system. They would seize control of the means of production and create a society where everyone owns and shares resources equally. This would eliminate the exploitation and alienation that workers face under capitalism. In practical terms, Marx saw the proletariat not just as exploited workers but as the revolutionary force capable of ending capitalism's unfairness. Their collective action and political revolution would lead to a classless society where the fruits of labor are shared by all. So, in Marx's view, the relationship between the proletariat and capital is one of exploitation, conflict, and the potential for revolutionary change.